There you go. There's your introduction. Wasn't that something? Hi guys, welcome to Stefan Eats, and in this video, actually yeah, let's go back just a little bit. A couple months ago, I saw a Daily Hive article and it said the 7 breakfast sandwiches you must try in Vancouver. So based on that, and also the fact that I have no originality, I'm gonna steal this idea. I'm gonna try those exact same breakfast sandwiches out. So Daily Hive, let's see what you got. Let's see if these breakfast sandwiches are worth the hype. Daily Hive sometimes overhypes things quite a bit, and sometimes they actually have some very good recommendations. 7 places, breakfast sandwiches, Vancouver. Let's see what you got. At the end of this video, I will then tell you my top 3 picks for the best breakfast sandwiches in Vancouver. First place, let's walk over. I've driven by this place many times. I've always kind of wondered what it looks like inside, so we can finally try it out. NEMESIS Coffee. Let's do the 3-block walk. Some of these sandwiches, I'm looking at the price and they're above $10. One of them's $18. Is a breakfast sandwich really worth $18? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Especially knowing you can get some cheap ones. Yes, they are fast food. But you get some fairly tasty cheap ones for like $4 or $5. The building just super cool. Kind of looks like a peeling tomato. The interior, can't complain. And maybe that's why the breakfast sandwich is about $15. And let's try our first breakfast sandwich. There you go. I think that kind of works. Breakfast sandwich number 1. And first of all, what I've noticed is there's like a sauce on there. There's cheese and a sauce. Ooh, look at that. Cheese pull. And looks like mostly... Oh, there you go. I was looking for the extra bacon and the extra avocado that we paid $3.50 more for. And it's under there. So here you go. Whoa, big kind of crispy, thick cut bacon. The bun looks like a big kind of milk bun. We're gonna cut right into the middle and stare into the sandwich's soul. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, the crispy bacon is really what puts this one ahead. The bacon is very thick, nicely crisped up. There's a sauce, and they've kind of coated both sides with the sauce. Look how saucy this whole thing is. And it has a little bit of like a tanginess, a little bit of a sourness, and then the egg comes in for the creamy finish. The bun is holding up nicely, and then the egg is, I think, is just a fried egg. With this sandwich, add the bacon. I don't think the avocado brings that much, but you should definitely add the bacon as an add-on, because that bacon is literally making this sandwich. That's a solid start. I like this one a lot. 6 more places to go. First of all, I'm already very impressed. This looks very hefty, really nice. The only fillings I care about are these fillings. Yeah, I don't care about any other fillings, especially this guy. Just a whole bunch of egg, avocado, ham. You can ask for it with ham and avocado. I think that's an add-on. Looks like it's kind of fried in a frying pan, so you get kind of buttery bread. And I think it's sourdough, because as soon as you walk into this place, you just get this big waft of sourdough. And I like that a lot. All right, one more bite. Okay, first of all, very eggy, very cheesy. It's just a simple, well done breakfast sandwich. There's some dill in there coming from somewhere, maybe from the mayonnaise. Honestly, what I'm really enjoying is just the sourdough bread in this. Buttery, crispy, and honestly, for the price, if you're comparing it to where we just were, this is a better deal. This is much bigger, you get more toppings, and I think it's just as delicious. The only thing I would maybe add would be like a kind of pickly, spicy element. That would be super good on this. But that's because we like spicy on this channel. That's the only reason. Other than that, this is very, very solid, and this is gonna go towards the top for sure. Hefty, simple, delicious, very well done, and all the ingredients just work really well. Very good breakfast sandwich, and honestly, for the price, I think this is totally worth it. What did the impatient ham say? Ahem, ahem. I made that one up myself. It's good, right? All around, very good breakfast sandwich, and that's the yeast, I could say. It's sourdough yeast, you know, you make it with the yeast and so what's really cool is they have a giant section inside, and then they also have this amazing kind of outdoor terrace here, really nice, right in the center of Gastown. And yeah, let's get this breakfast sandwich going. Yeah, every place now I'm gonna do that. First of all, before we even go into this sandwich, I want to point out that they have frosés, yes they do, and frozen margaritas. So that is a reason enough to just stop by here, because I like this kind of stuff. So this is like, I forgot, it's some kind of margarita. I forgot what the flavor, I think it was pineapple margarita. Oh yeah, if you're not a fan of sandwiches, just come here anyways, because margarita, frozen margarita, it's good, I like it. Next one, let's go, it's like a strawberry frosé thing. Not bad too, margarita though, that's the better one for me. Actually, if you're not a big fan of sweet, you might like the frosé more because it has more kind of strawberry flavor and stuff. But for me, you know, I have some sweetness in here. Very deep inside, past all the fat and mostly muscle, right? So, the really unique thing about this one is it's scrambled egg-y, and there's a kind of baguette, maybe a ciabatta or something. What's cool is they literally make the scrambled eggs in front of you, and the lady looked like she knows what she's doing, because she was scrambling them really nicely, and she used a whole bunch of butter, like lots of butter, and that is a very good thing. Some arugula and some pickled onions, and look at that. I mean, that is just very pretty, super fluffy, very nice. I like that a lot. So we've successfully cut this in half without too much mess, and yeah, honestly, it looks very simple. The bread looks like it's really nice quality, so I'm kind of digging that, and let's just take a big bite. Oh yeah. Okay. Big fan of that, and that's mostly because of two things: the eggs and the bread. The eggs, super beautifully scrambled, very fluffy, very creamy, extremely buttery, and then that bread, very good quality bread, crunchy. It just stands up to everything, and you know, sometimes you get that bread that's like overly hard, and then you bite into it and it like cuts your mouth up, and this does not do that. The bread is just nice and fluffy too, and it's still crispy, but not like hurt your mouth and feelings crispy. Pickled onion, just enough where you get a bit of acidity, but not too much. Very impressed actually. Okay, a couple more bites, and next bite. Welcome to tomorrow, and yeah, more sandwiches to come. Next place right behind me, we are in Chinatown, back in Chinatown, and this place literally just specializes in sandwiches. I didn't even know about this place until I saw it on the article. Anyways, a couple of sandwiches caught my eye, so let's go there now. Oh, there's even a crosswalk. Well, ain't that dandy. Kind of a cool little joint, very funky. It's very hard not to be distracted by all the other sandwiches. They have a meatball hoagie up there. Oh, if I was not eating like 3 other breakfast sandwiches today, I might have been tempted to also get that. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted actually. As soon as I saw the mortadella one, so they have a whole bunch of different types of breakfast sandwiches, which already I love. And then on top of that, I love just the fact that they just loaded it fully. Other big props to the sesame seed kind of hoagie, and look at that interior, just loaded with a whole bunch of mozzarella. I think there's some kind of cream sauce right there, and then look at those fluffy eggs too. This looks very good. The bread is barely holding on for dear life. I can tell the bottom here, it's very close to just collapsing, which is great. These breakfast sandwiches only available till 11 a.m. So I think it's 8 to 11, so get here quickly, because then they move on, I think, to the lunch kind of stuff. I could stare at this all day. If I didn't have other sandwiches to eat, I would just frame this and just keep, no, I'm kidding, I would eat it, obviously. Oh, I was not expecting that cheese pull right there. First of all, just a giant hit of just a whole bunch of folded salty mortadella, and then those eggs are so fluffy. They are cloud-like. It's so good. I'm gonna get a little bit of this kind of cross section down here. Maybe, yeah, I think there's some kind of spread or something on the bottom there. That spread is amazing. It almost has that kind of muffaletta taste, those kind of olives and stuff. I think they've mixed it with some mayonnaise, and then mixed with that mortadella and the fluffy egg on top. I mean, look at that. It's almost like a memory pillow. It's so great. I'll take one more bite. Oh yeah. This one is all about the fillings, and oh man, I keep on having to wipe my face, but that is a great thing. I love it. It's so messy, it's so delicious, it's so loaded, just so lush, so cheesy. Just one little thing, maybe if the hoagie was a little bit toasted, then you get a bit more of a crunch. Other than that, everything else is so delicious, and the fillings are next level. Let's keep on chowing down on this, and we'll see you at the next spot. The next spot, probably one of the most popular breakfast joints in Vancouver, Jam Cafe, of course, a Victoria favorite, now a Vancouver favorite, and they have one sandwich. I was kind of worried because I didn't see the sandwich on the menu, but they do have it. It's part of the lunch, and apparently the lunch is available now, which is good. We've actually been here before, and yeah, we did a whole breakfast video. So shameless plug once again, video up here. If you want to watch it, you know, check out the video. You know, it's up there. Hey.
It's actually the other side.
Is it? It's that way. There you go. Yeah, that way. Breakfast sandwich coming up now. So first of all, I'm loving the tater tots. A little bit of salad, which is just gonna stay there. Probably won't be touched. And then it's true. You gotta speak the truth here. And then look at this, just absolutely loaded breakfast sandwich. Whoa! I mean, that's a lot of tomato though. That's I think that's about half of the sandwich is going towards that tomato. But yeah, very big boy. The egg is just loaded with crispy cheese. I'm loving this kind of cheese crisp on the side. And of course, just a big kind of slab of bacon right in the middle. Ooh, I think there's even some avocado in the middle there. The egg is not part of the sandwich anymore. The egg, it's like Alcatraz. The egg has escaped. Well, it kind of works. There you go. Here is our beautiful looking cross section of an egg sandwich. What was an egg sandwich that was completely massacred by ours truly. Bite right here. All right, let's take a bite. Oh man, already need a napkin. This is the healthiest tasting breakfast sandwich I think I've had in this whole vlog. Lots of tomato and kind of herbaceous, a little bit of a chipotle mayo. I'm gonna utilize this hot sauce here because I think it needs a little bit of spice, a little bit of picante, like they say in many countries. And yeah, let's try that. That just woke it up. Oh yeah, kind of smoky. A little bit sweet, not really spicy, but it adds a nice vinegariness, and it really needs that hot sauce. I think that hot sauce really brings it up to a new level. I'm gonna say it's very good. I like it, but I think get the hot sauce with it, because I think without it, it's a little bit plain. I'm not dissing Jam Cafe because they have a lot of really other amazing items. Yeah, when you go to Jam Cafe, I don't think you really come here for a breakfast sandwich, you come for the other stuff. This is a very good one, but I think there were better spots in this vlog. Okay, 2 more spots. Next one coming up. Here it is, our special sausage smashed patty kind of breakfast sandwich right away. You know what? I'm a sucker for these little bean sprouts. I think they're really tasty. A nice fried egg on top, and then look at that, all that cheese, whole bunch of sauce, and look at that amazing kind of super crispy smashed breakfast sausage patty. I'm also a sucker for breakfast sausage. I don't care if it's like, you know, it could be like the cheap 10-cent ones or like the fancier ones. I will eat all of them. I shouldn't say this, but one of my guilty pleasures is on the ferry. If it's really early in the morning, I will go to the white spot thing. I will order the all aboard breakfast, and it's all sausage, baby, all on the side. And like, I don't know how many. I think there's like 8 sausages in that thing. This is why I look the way I am. Because I can't resist temptation. Damn it, I'm a weak man. Okay, so anyways, yeah, moving on from my personal life, here is the breakfast sandwich. I'm gonna cut it in half, and I expect the yolk to also break while I'm doing this. Oh yes, perfect. Oh, awesome. Here you go. Oh, that looks very nice. Look at that kind of sausage patty on the side there. Actually, I didn't see how much this was. I'll have to look up the price again. I think it's like $9-10 or something. But yeah, right away, I'm loving the egg. And of course, those drippings are just going into the sausage patty underneath. You can really smell those kind of mini sprouts. It almost smells like a 1990s vegan restaurant. Oh man, the patty, very juicy, crispy on the outside, and then that egg just melts very nicely. You can taste the sprouts a little bit. There's a sweetness and an herbaceousness coming from the patty, and I really like that a lot. The cheese, you can kind of taste a little bit. There's a bit of bechamel-iness coming in, but you're really tasting that sausage patty. It's a thick sausage patty too. It's pretty big. Could use a little bit more maybe spiciness to counterbalance it, but that's just because we like spicy on this channel. Very, very solid. I'm really liking, yeah, the juicy. Look at the juiciness too from that patty. I'm not sure where the patty is from, but I can tell it's a good quality patty. A couple more bites, and unfortunately, yeah, on to our last sandwich of the vlog. Last spot, Bells and Whistles. For those of you who have been with me since the beginning, you might remember this place from our first ever cringy, very cringy video now, our first burger tour of Vancouver. Bells and Whistles was part of this. So we are coming back and actually retrying their breakfast sandwich. This is our last spot, and I'm so happy to finish off with Bells and Whistles, because I remember the breakfast sandwich when I had it back then was the best one I've tried in a very long time. Now with my other breakfast sandwich knowledge, let's see if this one is still towards the top compared to the other ones I just tried. Oh man, this looks really cool already. So right away, I love the just sesame seed bun, and of course, look at that egg. Whole bunch of sauce, and I didn't even know they had a hash brown in there. So this looks really, really yummy already. Kind of bigger circumference, so it is a very expensive breakfast sandwich. Let me just get that out of the way. This is like an $18 breakfast sandwich. I know it comes with a side, but it's a little bit up there. But I'm happy that they are giving you a nice hefty sandwich to go with it. Let's get these onion rings ready, and right away, very nicely crispy. This kind of looks like a maybe mustard sauce potentially. Oh, look at that. Not too greasy. That sauce is very nice. An upgraded tartar sauce, a little bit more pickly, a little bit more mustardy. Very, very nice addition to those onion rings. One more dip. Oh man, that's a killer sauce. That sauce is outstanding. Right away, I'm really loving the juiciness of it all. Look at that hash brown just underneath. That was really cool. I did not expect that. The egg is very nice. Actually, I was looking, I'm looking for the yolk still. I don't know where the yolk is, but I really like also just that super juicy sausage patty. Oh yeah. Okay. That's exactly what I remember. Very crispy, meaty patty. The hash brown underneath is kind of just disintegrated, so it kind of just melts with the underneath bun. It's kind of funny actually. I love runny eggs. It's really something that I like, but as soon as you give it to me on a breakfast sandwich, I actually like the egg a little bit more cooked, because I actually, as much as I'm a very messy eater, I don't like the egg going all over my fingers and everything. I like an egg with a little bit more texture, only in a breakfast sandwich. And that's why I really like here. It's also probably because we waited a little bit. Egg's very nicely done. The sauce is great. And you know what? Even better, I think, is to dip it into this sauce. I think this sauce will just add a little bit more flavor. Oh, look at that. Perfect. This guy's made it to the top tier. Is it expensive? Oh yeah, it is $18, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's really, really good. This is easily top 3 material for me as far as a breakfast sandwich vlog goes. This has actually made me a little bit hungrier. So anytime the food does that to you, I think it's a very good food. Speaking of sausage, what was the butcher's favorite band? Lincoln Pork. And what I really like is they give you a decent amount of onion rings, and all I gotta say is thanks shallot. Thanks shallot. You know, it's a shallot. And that would be it for our epic breakfast sandwich video of Vancouver. Top 3 epic mortadella, soft, fluffy, scrambled egg sandwich. Number 2, honestly, I'm gonna give it to Bells and Whistles. That is a delicious breakfast sandwich. Yeah, the sausage, everything just perfectly constructed. Number 3, baguette with the fluffy scrambled eggs and the whole kind of pickled onions going on. That bread was the best bread I've had all day. So yeah, those are my top 3 breakfast sandwiches in Vancouver. If you did enjoy our breakfast sandwich video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so we can notify you of future videos. And of course, hit us up with those comments. Let us know what you think is the best breakfast sandwich in Vancouver. We'll see you very soon. Ciao for now.